Today we arrived, or to be more precise, ascended to a very interesting place, and a very famous one at that. I'm more than sure you've already guessed where I am. Of course, it's the Shymbulak ski resort. For me, this place is nothing short of a magical. Do you know why? Because of the nature. You will understand what I mean a bit later. My sense of aesthetics here always gets overloaded. The nature here astounds with its beauty and majesty, and the mountain peaks are so close it feels like you can reach out and touch them. See, once again I got carried away and strayed from the sports aspect of our visit. My name is Marty and I'm here to tell you about not only the natural wonders but about the sports facilities of Kazakhstan in our program Sporting Marvels. Today it's all about my favorite Shymbulak.
Skiing is one of humanity's most enduring and passionate obsessions. Perhaps an unusual one, but undeniably captivating. Today, it's estimated that around 400 million people worldwide confidently classify themselves as advanced skiers. We'll take them at their word. But to truly grasp the scope of skiing's appeal, we must consider the countless others. Those who are just beginning their journey or tentatively taking their first wobbly steps on the slopes. Together, these seasoned and aspiring skiers flock annually to tens of thousands of ski resorts scattered across the globe. Among these, one name consistently stands out: Shymbulak, the jewel of Central Asia nestled near Almaty. Long celebrated as one of the top ski destinations in the CIS, Shymbulak has also earned a place on the global stage. In 2024, a prestigious European travel magazine ranked it among the 5 best ski resorts in the world, a recognition that speaks to its exceptional quality and appeal. This isn't the time for modesty. Shymbulak is not merely good or notable. It is, quite simply, extraordinary. An alpine destination that combines breathtaking natural beauty, cutting-edge facilities, and unwavering commitment to excellence. It's a ski resort that can justifiably claim its spot among the world's elite. I have traveled extensively around the globe, and I can confidently say that Shymbulak offers some of the fastest snow you'll ever experience. What sets Shymbulak apart is its extraordinary accessibility. There are few places in the world where a world-class ski resort is just a 30-minute drive from a city of over 1 million residents. And then there is the length of our season. While resorts in countries like Italy or France often close by late March, Shymbulak remains open well into May.
Since 2023, we have proudly held a Guinness World Record. We are officially recognized and listed in the prestigious Guinness Book of Records. Our station Talgar Pass, situated at an altitude of 3,200 meters, is officially the highest night ski slope in the world. Representatives from Guinness visited the site and confirmed this incredible achievement, granting us a truly unique status. In addition to its record-breaking altitude, Talgar Pass offers a breathtaking experience. The slope is not only picturesque, but also provides unparalleled views of mountains and city below, a feature that undoubtedly stands out as one of the Shymbulak's most iconic highlights.
Shymbulak boasts over 20 kilometers of ski slopes, each categorized by color, not for aesthetics, but for the safety of the resort's guests. There are 2 green slopes designed for young children and beginners, 2 blue slopes catered to those who have mastered the basics. Beyond that, the challenge intensifies with the red slopes, and for the truly daring, the black slopes are the most demanding and intimidating of all. For every guest, it is crucial to stick to the slope that matches their skill level. All of Shymbulak's slopes are nestled at altitudes ranging from just over 2,000 to slightly above 3,000 meters above sea level. The resort is organized into 3 stations: the highest, the lowest, and one conveniently located midway. What makes the experience even more enjoyable is that no one has to climb from station to station on foot anymore. Instead, visitors can effortlessly glide across the resort using Shymbulak's 4.5 kilometers of cable car routes. It's so seamless that it's hard to imagine it ever being any other way.
The modern ski lifts at Shymbulak are a convenience that didn't appear here right away. 70 years ago, when a ski resort first opened, ski enthusiasts had to hike up the slope on foot. Yes, you heard that right. And it took no less than 3 to 4 hours. Today, you can reach the highest point of the ski resort in just 15 to 20 minutes, all in comfort, gently swaying and enjoying the stunning surrounding landscapes.
Shymbulak ski resort has crossed the 70-year milestone, marking decades of evolution from its modest beginnings as a small training base for professional skiers. Initially, individual athletes discovered these accessible and ideal slopes for training and began visiting regularly. Eventually, it was decided to create official facilities to accommodate them. Simple cabins were built first, and soon after, thankfully for the athletes, a much-anticipated cable car system was installed, alleviating the need for exhausting climbs. Over time, Shymbulak became a venue for various competitions, and as is often the case, each major sporting event spurred significant upgrades to its infrastructure. This was true during the Soviet era and continued after Kazakhstan gained independence. The most substantial reconstruction to date took place ahead of the 2011 Asian Winter Games, leaving Shymbulak with cutting-edge facilities. From a technical perspective, the resort is world-class. Its main challenge, however, is capacity. Demand far exceeds its current infrastructure. Each season brings record-breaking visitor numbers, and by 2024, the resort welcomed over 1.5 million guests, roughly 3 times its designed capacity.
Originally, Shymbulak was designed as a ski resort intended to cater primarily to nearby guests. Its projected capacity was around 6,000 to 8,000 visitors at any given time. However, with the rapid development of winter sports and ski industry, the number of enthusiasts has grown exponentially. Last year, the resort set a record, welcoming 1.5 million visitors over the course of the summer and winter seasons combined. While this surge in popularity is a testament to Shymbulak's appeal, it also possesses a significant challenges. The current infrastructure struggles to accommodate such large volumes of visitors, highlighting the urgent need for expansion. One of the resort's primary objectives in the coming years is the development of the comprehensive roadmap for its growth. This plan falls under the National Almaty Mountain Cluster Program, which envisions connecting Shymbulak with neighboring resorts such as Aykaragay and Pioneer. This integration will help redistribute visitor flows, enhancing the guest experience and significantly increasing capacity. By the time the project is completed, Shymbulak is projected to accommodate up to 3.5 million visitors annually. It is an ambitious goal that reflects the resort's growing status as a world-class destination.
Shymbulak is undoubtedly one of the most popular destinations during peak seasons. It hosts several thousand visitors every single day. Now, imagine the potential for chaos if this flow of people weren't properly managed. It's equally important for skiers to adhere to safety guidelines, honestly assess their skill levels and select slopes that match their abilities. Otherwise, what should have been a memorable holiday could turn into an unpleasant experience. After all, skiing is a sport that carries a significant risk of injury.
Surprisingly, ski resorts around the world tend to share a common profile of the typical person most likely to sustain injuries on the slopes. And it's not skiers. Statistically, it's snowboarders, particularly those aged 18 to 30. An intriguing pattern, no doubt. But what does it signify? Shymbulak is no exception to this global trend. Local rescue teams confirm that snowboarders are indeed a slightly more at-risk group of visitors. Every ski resort operates under a set of rules, including the FIS Code of Conduct, an international framework outlining the do's and don'ts for safe skiing and snowboarding. However, Shymbulak faces a unique challenge. Its proximity to the city makes it highly accessible, attracting a large number of beginners who may not be familiar with these guidelines. A common issue arises when inexperienced visitors, unaware of the risks, head straight to the summit and attempt to tackle advanced red slopes. This lack of understanding often leads to serious consequences, as these slopes are far beyond their skill level. Shymbulak has its own dedicated team of rescue specialists, and during the peak season, every single member is on duty, ensuring the safety and well-being of all visitors. Our work consists of 4 main responsibilities. First, we provide assistance to injured individuals on the slopes, administering first aid, evacuating them, and transporting them to the medical center. Second, we ensure avalanche safety. This includes monitoring slopes, carrying out controlled avalanche detonations with specialized equipment, closing risky areas when necessary, and maintaining the overall safety of the prepared trails. Third, we focus on slope marking. We install poles, safety nets, and warning or restrictive signs in dangerous or challenging areas to keep visitors informed and safe. Finally, we handle vertical evacuation. In the event of a cable car breakdown, it's our job to evacuate passengers safely from the lift. These are our primary responsibilities, and they are essential to the safety and operation of the resort. Of course, injuries do happen at Shymbulak. Snowboarders, skiers, and even the occasional pedestrian visitors can find themselves in need of assistance. But how can one gauge if the resort is truly safe? As it turns out, the safety level of ski resorts can be measured. According to global standards, up to 2.5 injuries per 1,000 skiers is considered acceptable. At Shymbulak, that number is significantly lower, just 1.67 injuries per 1,000 visitors. This impressive figure is a testament to the dedication of the resort's safety team. Our team is dedicated to assisting everyone at the resort, whether they are skiers, snowboarders, or visitors simply here to enjoy the scenery. Our responsibility doesn't stop at the slopes. It extends to anyone within the resort's boundaries. Accidents can happen to anyone. A pedestrian might slip, fall, or feel unwell, especially given the resort's altitude. With our highest point reaching 3,200 meters, the elevation can pose challenges for visitors unfamiliar with high-altitude conditions. Many who arrive from lower altitudes or spend most of their time in urban areas may experience mild symptoms of altitude sickness or hypoxia. In every case, we are prepared to provide prompt and effective assistance. In certain situations, we also collaborate with Almaty's City Rescue Service. While they handle incidents beyond the resort's perimeter, our teams maintain close coordination to ensure a seamless response when joint efforts are required.
We have a dedicated police patrol that regularly operates on the mountain. However, given the large number of visitors, their capacity is sometimes stretched. To address this, they are supported by our team, which includes ski school instructors, supervisors, and volunteers, forming a continuously active presence, a kind of slope patrol, so to speak. While we cannot outright or prevent individuals from engaging in reckless behavior, we have implemented effective measures. For instance, last season we introduced a practice of blocking or confiscating ski passes for serious or repeated violations of the resort rules. This policy proved highly successful in maintaining order. A key innovation in this season is the integration of ski passes with personal identification data. Purchasers are now required to register their details, such as their national ID number, when buying a pass through our app. This system allows us to identify violators and take appropriate actions when it's necessary. Additionally, we maintain a rescue patrol that works alongside this effort to ensure the safety and security of all guests at the resort.
No matter how effective the efforts of medics, rescuers, and all those responsible for safety may be, the primary responsibility for a guest's well-being ultimately lies with the guest themselves. The formula is simple: follow the rules and respect the restrictions. The mountains are always serious terrain. It's important not to assume that nothing dangerous can happen on a ski resort. Serious incidents occur more often than one might think. We've had cases involving hypothermia, with guests suffering from severe cold exposure needing to be brought down to safety. If you've made the decision to head to the slopes, proper preparation is essential. Dress appropriately for the conditions. Layering is key. For instance, temperatures here can vary widely. During the spring, you might experience mild weather, while on colder days like today, it's minus 25 degrees Celsius at the pass with a significant wind chill. Personally, I'm wearing 5 layers: thermal underwear, a down jacket, and 2 fleece layers. If you are a beginner, I would strongly recommend reconsidering your trip on days with extreme cold, poor weather, or low visibility. These conditions make skiing more challenging and significantly increase risks to your safety. There is no harm in postponing your trip by a few days until conditions improve. It's always better to prioritize your health and well-being over pushing through unfavorable circumstances.
3,200 meters above sea level, you could say it's almost touching the sun, and for good reason. The sun shines here for about 300 days a year. The temperature during the winter season is very comfortable, around -7 to -8 degrees Celsius. From October to April, all these mountain slopes are covered in snow. Beautiful snow, and it varies too. At the beginning of the season, it's soft and almost fluffy. By midwinter, it becomes denser and more stable, and toward the end, it's slightly wetter. Regardless of the type of snow, you can enjoy skiing to the fullest. That's because all the tracks at the ski resort are maintained to high standards. They're always perfect for skiing, thanks to technologies like grooming and artificial snowmaking.
The crisp, pristine mountain air, breathtaking landscapes etched into memory, and the exhilarating sense of freedom with every descent. Whether on a snowboard or skis, these are the timeless appeals that captivate people for life. It's not surprised that the number of winter sports enthusiasts continues to grow. Shymbulak, nestled just outside Almaty and conveniently close to the city's airport, is destined to enjoy an endless flow of visitors. While several ski resorts operate in Almaty region, Shymbulak stands out as the oldest and largest, holding a special place in the hearts of many. Year after year, guests return to its slopes, drawn by its charm and legacy, making it a definitive favorite among winter sports lovers.
I have visited Shymbulak many times before, and without a doubt I will return many more times in the future. One of my dreams is to come back here and experience the magic of night skiing. I genuinely invite you and highly recommend this extraordinary destination. Participating in sports activities at Shymbulak with its world-class facilities and breathtaking location is a truly dream come true. It's worth noting that Shymbulak is not just a winter paradise. This resort is vibrant, exciting, and full of energy in every season. Join 1 million visitors who travel here annually from all corners of the globe and who inevitably find themselves returning time and time again. I'm Mahdi Fazl. See you at the next episode of Sporting Marvels. Goodbye.